Hi everyone. For this video I thought I would do sort of a mini Lego haul video. As you can see, I'm in front of Camden Yards Lego project here. Not actually going to do anything with that yet. There will be an update coming in September for that. But I did make a run yesterday. I had two stops, one at Toys R Us, the other one at the Lego store. And I thought I did pretty good. Started with a budget of $22.92 cash, and I had a $20 gift card to Toys R Us. So I wanted to see how far I could make that go. Thought I did pretty good. So yeah, just $22.92 US in my Lego fund account, if you will. And so let's take a look. First stop was Toys R Us. Wasn't sure exactly what I was going to find, but I know I needed more base plates, and I found 3 of them. I was surprised to find these were actually marked $7.99. Usually, at least in my area, Toys R Us has a history of jacking up the prices a little bit. The fire station, for example, was $10 more at Toys R Us than it was at my local Lego store. So obviously I bought that at the Lego store instead. So I was happy to find these. I actually went down one aisle, back up the other aisle, and I couldn't find anything. I must have walked right by these. So I turned to my left. As I was getting discouraged, I turned to my left and I saw these. I was like, oh, that's perfect. So $7.99, $7.99. $7.99. Now, I did also have my wife gave me a 15% off coupon, so I was able to get one of these for 15% off, which brought the total to like $23 or 24 bucks it must have been, because ultimately I ended up spending the $20 gift card and then also $4.22 out of my Lego fund. So from there, I went pretty much right across the street. The Lego store is in one of the local malls. And again, I wasn't sure what I was going to get. I had an idea. I knew if I could find these 2x4 gray, light gray bricks, that I was going to attack that, because I need a bunch. As you can see to the left here, I still need to build this up. And then over to where I showed the video last time, I still need to build that area up as well. So, and then obviously with these new base plates, I'll need more 2x4s as well. So at some point I will need to find those. However, I can't seem to find them anywhere. I was in LA last week visiting my aunt and uncle out there. We went to the Lego store at Downtown Disney. They didn't have them, although they did have the 2x8s, and I kind of regret not getting those, but that's a story for another day. Ultimately, I did end up finding Pick-a-Brick at the Lego store, and I've got what I think is a pretty good haul here. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I think we did pretty good with the 2x4s. I got more orange because they had them. As I've shown in the last video, I do like the orange ones. If not the orange, I'll do the black, or sometimes I'll even do white. Really, ultimately, any color works. I don't know how many more times I can say that, but they had the orange, so I grabbed those. Usually when I grab a Pick-a-Brick, it's usually about 100. What I do, and maybe this is not the best way to do it, I do 2 rows of 17, columns of 17, 4 columns of 15, and then 1 column of 12. Stack them all up like that. I do the 2 17s so that they fit in the top. You get a little more room in the top of the cap there, and then I kind of fill it in with other pieces. So luckily this time I remembered that I still need these 4x4 plates, and again, it can be in any color, but they had them in brown. They might have had them in green too, I forget, but I don't need any more green, so I grabbed the browns. That will, just to show you how that works, and some of you may be familiar with this from the other videos, but ultimately I put something like this on top of the base plate, and that's what allowed me to raise everything up, or at least start the process of raising everything up to make the dugouts of the field. So some of you may have seen that already, so I may be repeating myself. But that's what I got. And then the only other thing I grabbed was I always try to find a filler, because if you look at the bottom of the cup, there's always that little room there. So I always grab like 1x1s of something. In this case today I grabbed the rounds, 1x1 dark rounds. Now I may end up at some point doing something like this. I don't know. I think what I want to do rather than that is either 2x4s or 4x4 flats to get rid of the studs here. But this is something that I'm kind of flirting with. If it's easier to grab these than it is to grab the 2x2s or 4x4s, then I'm going to do that. The other thing I can do is I don't need to use them in this project. I could always use these guys at some point in the future. So I wanted to grab those. I saw someone had them. I forget who it was. I was watching a YouTube video where somebody had them. They used it as the entranceway to a movie theater, and I thought that looked pretty cool as like an entranceway into. It doesn't have to be a movie theater. I don't think I'll ever do a movie theater, but just something within like a city. Again, if I don't end up using it like that. So anyway, that's my haul. Keep an eye out for my next stadium update, as I will be incorporating these pieces as well as these base plates that I just got. That's all I got for today.